Hello and welcome everyone. Today we are going to learn using MS Excel as a database. A database is a collection of information related to a particular subject, such as maintaining address and phone numbers, a list of library books, keeping students' record, pertaining to academic and co-curricular achievements, keeping employees' information, etc. It helps the user to organize, retrieve, sort, and edit data as per requirement. As we have studied earlier, a database is a collection of information, or you can say a collection of related data. For example, some examples are given here like address and phone numbers, a list of library books, etc. It helps the user to organize or to retrieve. Retrieve means to take out some information from the database, to sort the data or to edit the data as per requirement. A database helps in all these things. Database consists of fields and records. In simple terms, record refers to rows and field refers to column in Excel. A database consists of fields and records, and fields and records are rows and columns, as a database consists of tables, and table contains rows and columns, where field is called a column and record is called a rows. Field: a column with a database that contains only one type of data is called field. For example, roll number, name, address are different fields. As we all know, in table consists of rows and columns, and column in a database is called a field. And for that field, for example roll number, we have to give a specific name, and that particular field contains that particular data, that only one type of data. As in the field name roll number, we have to fill only the roll number 1 2 3 4 and so on, and in the field name we have to give the only the name. In address field name, we have to enter only the address. Record: a row in a database is called a record, and all the rows in the particular table is called a record. Field name: it is the column label for the field in a database. All the field names appear in one row, so we have to give a field name. Field name means, like earlier I have told you of the example of roll number, we have to give a field a particular name in which we have to enter the data according to that field only. Like in name field, we have to write the name, and in roll number field, we have to write the roll number, and so on. Using a form to enter data. A form is a dialog box that provides an easy way to enter or display a complete row of information or record. It has text boxes to enter data in fields and command buttons to manipulate the data. A form is like a table only. It is like a dialog box that comes in a pop-up form, and it provides the easy way to enter the data. So we can enter the data in form, and there are some rows and columns, and we have to enter the data according to that rows and fields. So in that form, to enter the data in rows, there are some text boxes. In text boxes, we have to write the data, and there are some commands button to manipulate the data. Manipulate the data means to edit the data. We have some command buttons. Before adding record in the form, the worksheet must have field names at the top of each column. Microsoft Excel uses the field names to enter records in a form. So before entering the data in a form, a worksheet must have the field name. We have to give some label. We have to give the field a column and some names at the top of the column. At the top of the column, there must be a field name. Microsoft Excel uses this field name to enter the record in a form. So MS Excel will take those field name to enter the records in a form. To enter the data in a form, MS Excel take the particular worksheet field name to the form. It displays one record at a time. It can be used to add new records and change the existing record. In form, at one time we can enter only a one form, and it is used to add a new record. We can use form to make a new database, or you can say a new table or a new record, and we can manipulate, or we can edit the existing the data existing records. We can edit the existing record, the record which is already been made by us. In MS Excel 2007, forms are hidden. To find forms, click on Office button, Excel option, click on Customize tab from the Excel option dialog box. Click on drop down list of choose commands from and click on commands not in the ribbon. Select form from displayed list and click on add. Click on OK and you will find the form button on a quick access toolbar. In MS Excel 2007, forms are hidden. So to get the forms, we have to click on Microsoft Office button on the top of the Microsoft Office Excel sheet, and on that we have to click on after that Excel option, and a dialog box will appear. In that we can see a new option, and in new option we can click on the form and you will get a drop down list the already made or customized form, and on that form we have to choose that form and we have to click on OK, and that particular form will add to our quick access toolbar. Adding new records in a form. Using the data form, you can add new record. Follow these steps to enter new record. Click on cell A2, then click on form button. On the quick access toolbar, the sheet 1 dialog box appear. It contains the record of the first student in your database. To add new record, click on new button. Type the information for the new record in the appropriate text boxes. Click on close button to close the data form. The new record will be visible in the database. So to enter the data in the form, you have to click on cell. On the particular cell you want to add the data which you want to add, you have to click on that particular cell, and after that you will see the form button in quick access toolbar which you have added. You have to click on that particular form and the sheet 1, the first sheet of that form will appear, and on that you have to add the record on that form. You can add a new record or you can use the existing record, and you will get a text box to enter the data. As I have told you, in form we get a text box to enter the data, and after adding the data you can use the close button. You have to click on the close button and the data will added and the new record will be visible in the database. Searching a record. How to search a record? It is used to search the record with specific values. Click on form button, click on criteria button. Criteria will be displayed in the upper right corner of sheet 1 dialog box. Type the data that you want to search in the appropriate field. If the record exists and matches with the given value for that field, it will be displayed. Otherwise, the first record will be displayed. You can move the previous or next record by clicking on Find Previous and Find Next button. So if you want to search any record, you have to click on the form button. The form will appear, and you have to, after that you have to click on criteria button, and after clicking on criteria you have to write the criteria about the criteria which you want to search the record. So it will displayed on the upper right corner, and when you will write the criteria, the data which you have searched will come. Like if you have searched for the roll numbers greater than 5, so you have to write give the criteria greater than 5. roll number greater than 5, and the result will be displayed according to that. All the roll number which are greater than 5, that means from 6 all the record will come. If the record doesn't exit, if there is no roll number more than that, the first record will be displayed. And if there is more than one record for the same, you can go on the next record by clicking on find next button, and you can go back to the previous record by clicking on find previous button.